today's session was really good because it really opened up my eyes towards GP, and it really made me enjoy and love this subject more, because I used to think that GP is such a boring subject, but today Mr. Tong, he did it so well, and yeah, really very blessed by it.
I think like for the GP, the lesson was really very enlightening, and I saw things in a whole new perspective. Yeah, so I realized that GP is not that boring after all.
I think the class was really eye-opening, and it's a new perspective towards GP, and it was full of insights, and we not only grasp formats but really concepts. Yeah.
I think that it's very interesting because we can really see the world in a different perspective. Like whatever context that we choose to live in is really what we see in our everyday life. So as long as we can shift how we think, we can really choose different ways to see life.
I think it's eye-opening as well, because it's really how we portray GP as something that we never expected GP to be. It really depends on our perspectives, and yeah.
It's very helpful and interesting because not just current issues alone, we also can know that God is in charge of all the things that we are learning, and it's so helpful because it's like it's not a very boring and pessimistic kind of thing to study GP, but it's like a very helpful experience.
Actually, I quite enjoyed it. It was a joy just teaching GP in the whole gospel context over there, and just being able to mention God freely. I think it's a wonderful thing. Yeah. I think, okay, honestly, if you're asking me what my heart is, it would be that over the almost 2 decades I've taught this particular subject, it's just that there's such powerful revelation and wisdom in this particular subject itself. Because as far as A-levels is concerned, this is the one subject that really has opportunity to reveal maybe God's glory, God's wisdom, right? Yeah. And I would love to actually have that manifest within the classes themselves. Yeah. If I were to find one way to describe it, it's like, let's say God has come to this place where He's designed the world in a particular way, right? And I think in the last prayer that we talked about over there is that much of actually His design has been revealed within the world already. I think that's very clear to what the Bible has already said, right? And I think GP just simply covers the principles to help you understand how this is true. Yeah. Okay, so this is me, okay? Okay. So it may not be representing all GP per se. I was a 2-time repeat student. So I repeated my O-levels, I repeated my A-levels, right? I wouldn't encourage people, Failure is really, in terms of for myself, right? The time when God really showed His own glory in my own life, right? He sent people Himself to teach me things I never would have otherwise learned if I just continued on the way it was. I'm not saying itself that failure is something to be encouraged. I'm saying itself have a broader vision of what you're learning for. Right, yeah. And in that sense over here is that even if you do fail, right, then yes, you'll still be within His provision, you'll still be within the community, right, and yes, you'll pick yourself up and you'll do better next time.